What's ham YouTube, man? It's your boy Dre, back with a banger for y'all today, man. Hey, I got one coming for y'all today. It's gonna be a real good one. So today, man, we're gonna be finally painting the Corvette, man. So first thing first is I got all my products and everything. I gotta clean the car still. I still gotta tape it off. As you can see, all the body work, everything is completely done. I took some of the under panels off. I got to do spray under the hood as well. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today, honestly, because I don't got that black paint for under the hood. I got to get that, so I might do that later. But to start off, honestly, well, let me show you all the products I got so far. I got these off as well. I took these both off because I'm spraying these off the car, and the headlamps as well. But so far, I got me some gloves. I just got me a little. Well, let me focus it in for you guys. There you go. The blade right here is what I'm gonna need to cut the tape with, or certain areas, especially when they get like the small areas I can't really fit a knife in or a blade. I got that. I got 7 cans of Rust-Oleum primer. Rust-Oleum is actually a really good brand to use, and it's also good for wet sanding. If I need to wet sand it to get it down to a smoother surface, and I only got 3 cans of gold. And I'm gonna show you what I need to go as well. And this is Rust-Oleum too, a metallic finish. I got my alcohol to wipe the car down, clean it. I got my little duster. I got some tape, and I got my tack cloths whenever I get ready to paint it. Just some rags right there, and all this in here is really drape cloths. Like I got a bag full of drape cloths, like a bunch of them, like probably like 10 of them. So yeah, I probably might need all of them, but yeah, I got them all. I got one on the floor already, as you can see, but I'm gonna put like one, like I'm gonna build myself a little base around the whole car, like a little fork or whatever around the whole little car. With the drape is hanging around so I don't get any overspray anyway. I got my fan right here for a little ventilation, and I got the garage open as well. And it should be a pretty good day. They said to paint the car should be around like I guess 65 or 75 degrees, something like that. And it's gonna be like it's not it's like 63 right now or something like that, but it should be up to like 72 today. So it's like really a perfect day to actually paint this car. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. This is literally like a great weather to paint the car in, so I chose this day as well. So what I'm about to do is, honestly, first, I'm actually going to start taping out the car first. The first thing I'm going to actually paint is the door handles. I'm actually going to do those gold. I'm painting the door handles gold, and then this trim, this little trim all right here. I'm going to just do this little trim gold as well, and that's it. And then also, I got my badges right here. I moved everything out of the way so I can have more space. I'm doing my badges, my tips, and then my other little emblems. I'm doing those gold as well. So, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna let that dry, cause yeah, I wanna go and knock that out of the way first. After I do that, I'm going to first, after that I do the gold, I'm gonna then do some primer. I'm gonna tape the whole car off, tape the door handles off after they let that dry, and the trim, and then let that dry. I'm gonna start primering the whole car. After I get the primer laid down, I'm gonna actually try to paint it. I'm gonna let you guys see the paint. I ain't gonna show you guys the paint yet, what I'm gonna paint it, but it's gonna be a really dope color, I feel like. So I'm gonna get this primer laid down, get this gold trim laid down. I'm gonna tape the car off camera because I got a lot of taping to do, honestly. So I'm gonna take the car off camera, and I'm gonna catch you guys when I get back. So yeah, I'm gonna catch you when I get back. All right, YouTube, man, I'm finally back, man. It took me like two and a half hours to finally get everything prepped how I wanted to, man. But we finally got everything taped off. As you can see, I got everything draped around. I got me, I'm all built in here. I got everything, but let me show y'all the car. I got everything taped off, all the edges. I got all the windows taped off. This taped off, the door. I'm doing the door right now. I didn't want to tape off the whole thing is right now. I'm gonna take the door and all this off. But you know I'm about to paint this gold as of right now. I got everything taped off. Even the engine bay has a whole cover under it. Let me show you. I don't wanna move it too much, but I got all that under there. That's bagged as well. All this over here taped off. Everything's taped off pretty good. I just gotta get one more cover. Probably get a trash bag or something to put over the last wheel. But everything is taped off and ready to be painted, man. I cleaned off the door handles and stuff. I'm gonna go and paint that trim green gold. I painted my the antenna as well. I used a lot of tape, honestly, more than I needed to, but I used a lot of tape. But it got the job done. So let's go ahead and get right into it. And let's actually start painting these door handles gold and this trim gold. And I'm gonna let that dry for like a couple minutes. And while I'm painting this gold, I'm actually gonna paint my exhaust tips and my badges gold as well too. If I can find them. I don't know where I put them at, but there's somewhere in the garage. Probably on the other side of this Oh yeah, they in that box over there, in that plastic sheet, behind this plastic sheet. But we paint those gold as well. So I'm gonna set this camera up right quick and paint these pieces right here gold right quick and let that dry so I can go ahead and get some primer on this car and get it painted before the day over with. Alright, so I'm finally done painting my trim. I got this whole trim gold now. And my door handle's finally gold. Lay down pretty good. So now what I'm gonna do is, and I don't really mind about the overspray that's around the doors and stuff like that because I'm gonna be priming and painting the whole car anyways. I got the other side done as well. I got my fan going. It's a small fan, but I got something in here. And I got this side done as well. So I'm gonna let it dry for like 5 more minutes. It's really already dry, honestly, now. But I want it to at least be dry enough so when I can put tape over it without it peeling off once I take the tape off, whatever, once I get done with the whole car. But the next thing I'm working on now is just taping off this whole thing and getting the car ready for actual primer and primering this whole car off. So I'm about to put the camera down, let this dry up, and put tape over it. And the next thing you'll see me doing is laying down the primer. All right, so we finally got everything taped off. I got the car tacked. I got my tack cloths. I went ahead and tacked the whole car. I got a pack of 3 of them. This is the old tack cloth right there, but yeah, I tacked the car down and wiped the car down, make sure it's clean. I taped off the trim that I painted gold as well. Made sure that was good to go. I take the doors back off. Got all my little lights taped off. Everything I need taped off. Went over the car again. Made sure I also taped off in here as well, just so I don't get any overspray in there. My tail lights and everything, and the other tail light, because I forgot about this one, but I finally did. I got the bag for that. That side is done. So now that I got it clean, ready for paint, I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. So I'm gonna get this primer can. I'm honestly gonna start off on the hood since this is like literally the biggest area of the car anyways. I warmed my cans up already. I put them in a bowl, not a bowl, a bucket of hot water. Warm water to keep them, just to like make the paint thin out a little bit. This will give you a better spray. So I'm using a Rust-Oleum primer like I told you guys before. So I'm gonna use this 1 can. See how much 1 can can do on this car. I got 7 cans, which should be enough. But I'm gonna use 1 can and see how much I can get done on this hood so far. So I'm gonna put this camera down and start spraying. I might not record the whole video of me spraying the whole hood. I might give you a little clip here and there because I gotta save storage in this memory card. So let's get right into it. So I got 1 can and literally I only got like probably like 1 or 2 layers in. This is literally 1 can. That's all I was able to do with 1 can. That's like almost half the hood, basically half the hood. But I still got the other hand. That was literally 1 can that's gone. So I don't know, man. We might, I don't know. We'll see how it works with the doors and the back and stuff. But I don't know, man. 1 can and only got that much done is crazy. So, and I wasn't even able to go back over it the second time. That's why you see those stripes and all those lines going through it. Because I literally could go over it one time. I ain't had time to go over it with like a second coat or a second layer or anything like that because I just wanted to go over it just to cover most of this base part right quick. I wasn't worried about going too thick or too heavy on certain areas. I kind of got to learn it too as well. Not to be so close, not to be so far back. And then the strokes as well, learning, you know, when to let off, when to let on. And, you know, just it's small things here and there you got to learn when you're starting off with. So far, we got this part done. I'm going to let this can shake up a little bit more. And then I'm going to go and finish the hood off. Probably get the middle now, do the other side, finish off. Maybe I can probably get under the whole bumper. And then once that's done, we can finally move on to the doors, the mirrors, side mirrors, and then the trunk. We should see where we go from there. But I had a feeling it was going to take most of the cans from me on the hood because this is literally the biggest platform. But we're getting it done so far, so I'll catch you guys when it's done. Alright, so finally done spraying the hood, man. It took me literally 3.5, well not even a half, it's probably like a quarter. I didn't use half of this, almost half, but it took me 3 and almost a half, 3.5 cans just to do the full front bumper. I got everything on it too, so. And honestly, this part came out really good. The lower parts came out really good when I was spraying them. I'm still letting it flash off a little bit so you can still see it's wet in certain areas. because I literally just got finished spraying it. But it's laying down pretty good, I can say for sure. And it'd definitely be good to sand down to get it smooth and even how I want to. But as of now, I like it. Honestly, so now I can just move on to the doors. I move on to this door honestly first because I got more space on this side. Do this side, do probably half of this pillar, do this corner panel. Yeah, I'm gonna work on my way around this side first. I'm gonna just do a panel at a time, and it's honestly best to do, like if you do panels, just do like quadrants. Find you a good quadrant, like work from here to here. Like on the hood, I did quadrants. I did like from here to here, then I did from here to here. I did like cut up into like small quadrants to work in. They give you a better spot. That's why you see different angles or different ways I was spraying, because I found quadrants. This is sprayed in, it can complete the whole hood, get it laid down really flat, really even. And don't worry about all the straight marks and lines that you see right now so far. That's gonna get wet, sanded, and buffed out. It'll look way better when I get everything complete, and once it all dry, I'm just gotta wait till it finishes drying and curing to see how it looks. But while this is drying and curing, I'm gonna move on to the door. So I'm gonna set the camera up. I know I didn't give you much videos of the hood when I was painting it, but I'm gonna set the camera up somewhere on the side over here and get the spray this as well. Like I told you before, I don't want to record the whole thing because I still gotta save some memory for tomorrow's video and so on and so forth. But I'm gonna set this camera up somewhere and let you guys see me paint the side and the door. Alright man, so I'm finally back. We are 5 cans in right now, bro. And I literally got half the car. I can say half the car with all 5 cans. I only got 2 more cans. I'm probably gonna need like probably one more, honestly, I'll say. But all I have to do literally is just this door, this panel, and then this side. So I believe those 2 cans can fill in this, honestly. We're gonna try it and see, because I got literally most of the car. And most of the whole hood is done, honestly. So I really got to go from just this door, this quarter panel, this panel, and the back half from here, because I got some of this half done with the spray can. Most of it, all that's done. And I had stuff flying in it as well, like bugs would be flying in here, so I got to be blowing them out. And as soon as I get spray paint on it, it'll be wet, so it'll be hard to kind of get some of that stuff out, especially because it'd be sticky still a little bit. But other than that, it's going great so far, man. But yeah, 7 cans, I probably came up a little bit short, but other than that, it's turning out really good. So I'm gonna get my next can, Let this soak in and finish flashing off. And then start primering the rest and keep moving forward. I'm gonna sit the camera down, so it's gonna be hard to record this side, honestly, because I don't have any space to record. So if anything, I might catch you guys, especially on the back. I can't record either because it's kind of tight. I can put the camera on this side and record a little bit, but on this side it's gonna be kind of hard. So I'm gonna do the back, the sides, and I'll catch you guys when I get the whole car primered. So we are finally finished primering this whole car, and honestly, it turned out really good. Especially towards the back, like everything else turned out really good. The doors turned out good. Everything turned out good. Honestly, like the whole car is finally primered. Not worried about the stripes on the hood as much, but everything else is really, really smooth. Like really smooth. It came out really good, real good, man. So. And it took exactly 7 cans, man. I ran out on the 7th can, so if you don't know how many cans it take to primer the whole car, or how many cans you will need for your Corvette, your C4, it's going to be 7 for me exact. I probably could have saved a little bit more in that first can, because that first can was kind of like an experiment to see how it would work. That's why I got so many stripes on this hood. But once I got the hang of it, you see it's smooth and all out. Everything is really smooth and laid down really, really nice. So what I'm going to do is, now that I see that this is, oh yeah, this is dry. This is really dry. So what I'm gonna do is, honestly, I might just go ahead and lay down the other coat right on top of it. The paint that I'm actually gonna be painting it. I also got my my badges. Let me show you on the other side as well. My badges and my emblems and my exhaust tips. I got those gold. That's how they look. The Corvette badge on the back, and then these are my exhaust tips right here. I got them gold wrapped up. Make sure they stay good. And this also, I got my paint. I'm gonna be painting the car sitting right here. And you know, since I ain't tell you guys, I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of what I'm gonna be doing. Oh, let me see if it focus. Is it focus? Will it focus? There we go. That's the color I'm gonna be going with on the car right there, man. And it's by Custom Cans. They really, really, really got some great paint that comes in the can, man. This is really amazing paint. It's really best to use it over metallic base, but I got just regular paint, so I'm not really too much concerned on it right now. But this is a really, really good can paint that comes inside a can. I got my hot water I'm about to put inside here. Let these cans warm up so I can get the best results out of this. Because this is what I'm going to be spraying on the car, and I want to see how it turns out, how it lays down, and how it looks when I actually push it out into the sunlight and see if this candy is going to have a little sparkle or how it's going to look when I get done with it. But this is the color I'm going in the car. I'm super, super excited to see how this turned out. I'm going to catch you guys when I get all the cans warmed up. I get everything ready to go and start spraying the car. Alright, so we back. I put my cans in some water. They should be warm now. So now I'm about to take one out, dry it all off, and start painting the car, man. Look. There you go, right there. We're going to get to it and take these hands up and I start laying this candy paint. So now I'm back from spraying the car. I'm literally only down to 2 cans. I got one, and then I got another one, but I got the whole hood finally completed. I got this side, and it stopped right here. Literally, the hood took like 4 cans because this paint is really thin. So I have to go over it with like a 3rd coat, honestly. So I have to probably order like 2 or 3 more cans of this, which will probably come in a couple more days. So I don't know if I will finish the whole car paint, but that's my goal, is to finish this up. I only got 2 cans, and I have to do literally this whole piece, this whole back. I haven't even started on yet, and I still have this side to do. So we're gonna see if we can make these 2 cans stretch. If anything, I'm gonna try to finish this door on this side, and then leave the back if I don't get to it. But I want to finish at least both door sides. They both are quarter panels, and then this little louver part with the paint. But honestly, it's coming out really good though. Coming out really, really good. Taking its time to dry, but it's really, really thin, so I had to add a lot of coats on it. That's why it's still wet on this side, because this is the last that I finished painting. But the door is turning out really good. The hood is for something the hood is a little iffy, but honestly, I'm gonna leave it how it is. And I did get a little bit of droplets on the hood when I was spraying, because my finger kept getting on the tip of the nozzle when I sprayed. So make sure you watch that when you're spraying as well. But other than that, I'm about to continue shaking this can and then hop right on this side, knock this side out right quick, see what this one can do. And then hopefully the next can, the last can I got, can finish it off, I hope. But I'll put the camera down, let you guys see me do this side, because I couldn't really record the other side because it was such a small space. And keep on moving. Alright man, so we finally ran out of paint. I'm probably gonna need 3 more cans, because I still have yet to do the door jambs. I have to get up under the car as well, like under the under parts you can't really see that good. But so far, with the cans I use, I got this door done, I got the whole hood done. Everything's done so far. I got this done. This quarter panel, which I'm gonna have to go over again, because as you can see when it dries up, it gets a little light spots because the paint was really, really thin. And now what I got left is just this other corner, this other half of the back, this piece, and honestly just this corner right there. That's literally it. And I gotta go over this side one more time because I did a light little spray, and as you can see, I got lots of runs, but I'm not worried about that. I can sand all that out. But everything else so far is pretty good. This side definitely is gonna need another coat, is because, and you can kind of see on the hood a little bit where some spots are a little bit lighter than others, but I'm going to let this dry, flash off over the whole night, and then check it in the morning and see how it looks. But this is how it is for today, guys. I'm ordering my paint tonight, so I'm gonna try to get it shipped fast, because I don't want to have this just sitting here like this, honestly. So I'm gonna hurry order that paint so I can get the rest of it, so I can finish painting this car, get the door jambs, get the back of it finished, and up underneath on certain areas. But other than that, this is gonna be it for today's video, man. I hope you guys like it, comment, and subscribe. The next video will probably be done painting this car, break it outside, let it bake in the sun, sand it down, buff it one more wet sand it, buff it really good, make sure that paint get a real shine to it. And yeah, man, we're gonna go from there.